Hello. Welcome back to Flourishing Tresses. And if you're new over here, welcome to Flourishing Tresses. Over here, I just do my hair. I am on a healthy, relaxed hair journey, so I try to do healthy things with my hair. So today in this video, we are talking about products you need to start your hair journey. All right. So in the last video, we talked about shampoos and conditioners. Today we are going to talk about styling styling products. We're going to talk about heat protectants because we're talking about wash days. So we're talking about heat protectants, styling products. So yeah, so we're going to just get started. So starting off, we already talked about shampoos and conditioners. So we already shampooed and conditioned our hair. So now it is time to blow dry our hair. So you always want to use a heat protectant when you blow drying your hair. Now, depending on what your preference is, if you are natural or if you are relaxed, you may prefer the air drying method. So if you was to air dry your hair, you would still need some products, but not these products that I'm about to show you, but you would still need some products to air dry your hair. So if you on the side like me, and you don't have a lot of time, so you're going to blow dry your hair because there's not a lot of time, you always need a heat protectant. Always. So what I have started doing in my routine actually is that I put a moisturizing conditioner in my hair first, and then I use my heat protectant. But today we're going to talk about heat protectants and styling products. All right. So first we're going to talk about the heat protectant that I have. I have Chi Keratin Mist. So that's this mist right here. And I also have Chi Keratin Thermoactive Smoothing Treatment. All right. So these are the two heat protectants that I have. So I would recommend, if you're just starting out for a heat protectant, I would recommend I'm going to put it right here in a caption somewhere. This is the one that I would start out with, because when you're starting out on a hair journey, you really don't want to break the bank. And this product is a lot cheaper than the Chi. So if money is no object to you and you're just starting out, then I would definitely recommend the Chi Keratin Mist for your heat protectant. All right. So then we're going to talk about satin lotions and mousses and everything. So satin lotions, I would prefer, for me in my hair journey, I actually prefer satin lotions as opposed to mousse. But if you do, want to use a mousse, then I would recommend this one here. But the satin lotion that I have is Design Essentials Foaming Wrap Lotion. So that's this satin mousse right here. I would actually prefer this one as opposed to a mousse. But so if you're just starting out, and you're not trying to break the bank, then I would recommend this one. But if money is no object to you, then I would recommend Design Essentials. All right. So then we're going to talk about um styling products. All right. So I would not recommend gels or edge controls, because I just don't think that they are good for our hair. But I do have some gels and some edge controls. So the gel that I have is the Eco Styling Gel. This is the crystal one, and this is this jar right here. And the for edge control, I have Red by Kiss Edge Fixer 24-hour max hold. This is in the kind Cherry Blossom. So this is the edge control. And then I also have Honeybees, Ampro Honeybees Styling Beeswax. And this is in black. That's this one right here. And then we also have Moco the Gorilla Snot. Now, I will say I have not used this in years. Um, yeah, I don't think any of these gels are good for your hair, but yeah, this is one of the ones I have. And then I am a grease fanatic. Now, some people put grease in their hair, some people do not. Some people do not believe in grease, but I do believe in grease. So the grease that I am using right now is the Sulfur 8 medicated original formula anti-dandruff hair and scalp conditioner. That's this grease right here. If grease is not your thing, you don't put grease in your hair, don't worry about it. Don't trip. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't trip. But if you do, I would recommend Sulfur 8. I would definitely recommend Sulfur 8. All right. So, um out of these, I just wouldn't recommend any of them, but these are the ones that I have. These are the ones that I have. I find that this edge control is really, really good for holding my hair. I have 4C hair. So my hair, especially when I'm in between relaxers and I need a relaxer, my hair gets very, very, it gets a bit much. It gets a bit much. Actually, yeah, I'm sure. I don't know if you guys seen it when I turned around, but yeah, it's a little. I probably need to hit the little back up a little bit. But anyway, this edge control really works out perfect for me, and it does not give me that white cast that most edge controls give me. So yeah, I do recommend this edge control if you're into edge controls. If you are on the side of trying to grow your edges, then I would not recommend you put anything on your edges at all, especially not edge control. I would recommend that you probably use like a conditioner. If you don't use grease, then I would recommend a conditioner. If you use oil, because some people don't use oil in their hair care product routine or whatever, then I would recommend oil. But if you're trying to grow your edges back, then I would not recommend you put any edge control on your edges. But this is the edge control that I use. So that concludes this video. Um, that concludes this video. That's it. That's for on this portion for the styling. We have styling products and heat protectants. That ends this portion of the video. So if you have not liked the video yet, please make sure that you like the video. And if you have any comments, if you have any recommendations for a beginner styling products and heat protectants, please leave it in the comments. And if you are new over here, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.